Good evening, everyone. This is Mayor Brian Arrigo. Thank you all for joining us today. We're going to talk about two critical ways that Revere residents can get more help through government payments. We know that right now may be a really difficult time financially, especially coming out of the pandemic. And I want to make sure that everyone in this city can get what they need and what they are entitled to. So the first way to get help is through SNAP. SNAP is a program that provides monthly money to people to buy food, just like PEBT or pandemic EBT, if you got it earlier this year. If you are a family of four, you could get at least $782 per month on SNAP right now. I'll repeat that, $782 per month. The second way to get help is with federal tax payments. You could get thousands of dollars in federal money. Starting this month, the government has been giving people $250 or $300 per child per month with the child tax credit. But you need to apply with a tax return to get this money. And so as mayor, I certainly do not want the people of our city to miss out on this money or on any opportunities. And I want to help you get what you are entitled to. So we put together tonight's Facebook Live to help get you the information that you may need to access these funds. So today we're joined by two experts. I'm really happy to have Brittany Sow here to talk to us about SNAP, and Danielle Osterman here to talk about tax payments. We are really grateful to have them with us tonight. Please leave comments and questions in the chat if you have any, and we will do our best to answer any questions that people have. Just want to say a quick hi to Danielle and Brittany, and allow both of you to introduce yourselves. But I just want to thank you for joining us, and look forward to hearing a little bit more from both of you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Brian Arrigo. My name is Brittany Sow. I am the Food Justice Manager and a COVID Ambassador for the City of Revere. And I'll pass the next introduction to my colleague, Danielle.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us. I'm Danielle Osterman, and I'm the Community Development Program Manager with the City of Revere. But I'm also a VitaSite Coordinator for the Community Action Agency of Somerville. So I run a free tax clinic for low-income families.
Thank you so much. So we're going to start with Brittany. So tell us, what is SNAP exactly?
Yes, so SNAP is monthly money for food, just like PEBT. If you got it this year, you can buy food like fresh fruits and veggies, meat, dairy, eggs, rice, beans, and more. If you apply and you are eligible for SNAP, you can get a SNAP EBT card, which can be used like a debit card for food shopping. And you can also use SNAP at most grocery stores, corner stores, farmers markets, and more. You can also buy food online at Amazon, Price Chopper, Walmart, and just recently Stop and Shop and Hannaford is also accepting SNAP online. SNAP can also get you connected to other kinds of help like utility discounts, extra food dollars through the Healthy Incentives Program.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brittany. So we know that 6,000 students used PEBT in Revere. And that many of those students could get SNAP, but they are not. That is a ton of kids, a ton of families, and a lot of money. So what can you tell these families, or what would you tell these families?
So getting on SNAP now is very important because PEBT will be going away by the end of the summer. SNAP is just like PEBT, and once PEBT goes away, we don't want any families to have to worry about money for food. Also, right now is the best time to get on SNAP. The amount of money is the highest you can get during COVID, and it is now easier than ever to apply. A lot of restrictions have been lifted during COVID. Many people do not know that they can get SNAP and PEBT at the same time. You might as well just get both at the same time, and when the money rolls over, you can use it the next month if you need to.
Great. Brittany, you're absolutely right. That is a lot of students, the number that we had, and now is the time. How do people know if they are eligible, and how much could they get?
Well, if you got PEBT, you are likely eligible for SNAP. Eligibility depends on your household size and income. For household size, it includes anyone you live with who you buy and prepare most of your food with. So there are income requirements, there are monthly income limits, but in general, if you make $4,417 or less per month as a family of 4, you can get up to $782 per month in SNAP benefits. If you are a family of 3 and make $3,660 or less, you can get up to $616 per month in SNAP benefits. Some income doesn't count, like the $300 unemployment boost. It's also important to note that SNAP is not considered in a public charge test. Receiving SNAP will have no impact on your application for citizenship and/or a green card. If you are not a U.S. citizen, you can get SNAP for an eligible family member, like your U.S. citizen child. A lot of people don't know this. It's important to note that EBT card is issued in the guardian's name, regardless of whether that guardian is getting the funds. You need to be a U.S. citizen or meet certain legal immigrant rules to get SNAP for yourself. And if you aren't sure if someone is an eligible non-citizen, it's best to apply and let me help assess your eligibility.
Great. Thank you so much, Brittany. And I guess another question is, does this money count as income for benefits that people get, like SNAP?
It is important to note that these payments do not count as income for SNAP or food stamps, TAFDC or EAEDC benefits. SNAP does not count assets such as money or property you have, except in very few situations.
Thanks again, Brittany. I want to make it really clear that applying for or using these payments does not impact your immigration status or the status of the people that you live with. It is safe to get these payments that you are eligible for. So I guess one more question I have, how do people apply for SNAP?
They can apply through me. Submitting an application is super fast and easy, and you can get your EBT card fast. You can feel free to send me an email at bsao@revere.org or call 781-286-8100 with an extension number 20328 to get directly connected to me. If you need Arabic, Portuguese, or Spanish translation to complete the application, I can connect you with someone on my team and we can help you. You can also apply directly online at dtaconnect.com or call the DTA assistance line at 877-382-2363.
Thanks so much, Brittany. And I'm so happy to hear that we have folks that can meet different language barriers that folks may have. So that's very, very good to know. Now I want to turn it over to Brittany so that we can talk about tax payments. It's estimated that over 220,000 people just in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts did not get their stimulus payments, and that many others are not getting the funds that are available to them. We want to make sure that all of the people, especially all the people in the city of Revere, can access tax credits if they are eligible. So Danielle, can you tell us what are these payments and who can get them?
Yeah, so as you may have heard on the news, the federal government is giving people more money through tax credits and stimulus payments, also known as the economic impact payments. And we really want to make sure that anyone who is eligible is accessing this money. So for people that do not usually file taxes, they could really get thousands of dollars in federal money. The IRS actually estimates that around 700 children in Revere alone between the ages of 1 to 5 are at risk of missing these payments right now because they're not in the IRS system. And the best way to sign up for this money is by filing a 2020 tax return. And you should really do that if you haven't gotten the stimulus payments for you and or your dependents, you have no or low income, have never applied for taxes or have not filed in recent years, or have a child who may not be in the IRS's records.
Thanks, Danielle. What if you have never done your taxes before? Can you still get these payments?
Yeah, definitely. So many people actually typically do not need to file their taxes because of the amount of money they make, but you must actually file to be eligible for these funds. So the due date for filing taxes this year was extended to May 17th. However, if you had no or low income and don't owe money, that deadline might not actually apply to you. But of course, the sooner you sign up with the tax return, the sooner that you're going to be able to access these tax credits.
Okay, that's some good information. So how much can people get?
So it really depends on your individual situation and whether or not you have children or dependents. But there's three main types of payments that people could get. So the first is the 3 stimulus payments for you and your eligible children or dependents, and that ranges anywhere from $600 to $3,200 per person if you haven't already gotten those. The second is the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC, which helps many low-income people, including many essential workers. And this tax credit is calculated based on earned income that you had during a calendar year. And the last is the Child Tax Credit, where you can get $250 to $300 per child per month, depending on their age, starting this month if you have no or low income.
Okay, so $250 to $300 per month, starting this month. Talk a little bit more about that one.
Sure. So the new advanced 2021 Child Tax Credit is money to help really with the cost of raising children. And it gives families $3,600 per child ages 0 to 5, or $300 a month. And $3,000 per child ages 6 to 17, or $250 a month. So to help families, the IRS is giving out half of this amount in advance starting this month through December 2021. And you'll get the rest of the money when you file your 2021 taxes in the beginning of 2022.
Great. Good information. So we've had 3 stimulus payments during COVID-19. Why would some people not get them, and how do they get some help?
Yeah, so people got payments really if they were in the IRS system. But like I said before, many people are not in the IRS system if they've never filed taxes. There are different rules for each of the 3 different stimulus payments, but you can learn more at findyourfunds.org and file a tax return to get this money. Good.
Excellent information again. So can you get these payments if you're an immigrant, for example?
Yeah, you can get certain kinds of payments depending on your immigration status. It's really important to know that getting this money doesn't impact your status or the status of people that you live with. It's totally safe to get the payments that you're eligible for. So if you have a Social Security number, you may be able to get tax payments and stimulus payments for yourself and any children or dependents with a Social Security number. If you don't have a Social Security number, but you do have an ITIN, which is an individual taxpayer identification number, and file a tax return, you might be able to get the 2021 stimulus payment, which is $1,400, and the child tax credit for your children who do have Social Security numbers. If you're someone that doesn't already have an ITIN, you can apply for one at the same time that you file your tax return.
Thanks again, Danielle. Once again, I want to repeat, and I think it's really worth mentioning, that getting this money does not impact your status or the status of the people that you live with. It is safe for everyone to get the payments that they are eligible for. So one more question, how do people get this money?
Yeah, so like I said before, the easiest way is to file a tax return to get this money. If you make less than $57,000 a year, you can get free help. So the website again is findyourfunds.org, and it has up-to-date information on where you can get help. And the website is available in 6 different languages. We're also working on hosting several events in the city to help individuals and families that might need assistance. So we're recommending that people check the Revere on the Move Facebook page for more information as it becomes available.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you both, Danielle and Brittany, for the tremendous work you do on behalf of our residents, for taking the time to give us a little bit more information. And just one more time, here is where you can get help if you want it. For SNAP, please reach out to Brittany Sao at bsao@revere.org, or you can call Revere 311 to get connected with Brittany directly. For any tax information that you may need, please go to findyourfunds.org. And so now I think we're going to take some questions from our audience if we have any. Okay, I see that there are no questions yet. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of comment or question that we can ponder, but I don't know, Brittany and Danielle, if you have anything more to add. But again, I want to thank you for your work on behalf of our residents and all the work that you've done to make sure that our residents are connected to these really valuable resources. Okay, we have a question. Do you need a bank account, or will I get these credits by check?
Yeah, so it depends. When you file a return, if you provide bank account information, the tax credits and stimulus payments will go into that same bank account. If you do not provide bank account information, then everything will be issued to you by check.
Great, thank you. Do we have any more questions? Okay, we have one more. Can you describe the HIP benefits with SNAP?
So through the Healthy Incentives Program, for every dollar you spend at a farmer's market or farm stand, or if you purchase a community-supported agriculture, which is like a produce bag, you'll get that dollar that you spent automatically loaded back onto your EBT card immediately. So at the Revere Farmers Market, we do have vendors that accept SNAP and HIP. So if you say you spend $20 at the farmer's market that day, you'll get the $20 automatically loaded back onto your account. But depending on your household size, say you live with a family of 4 people, the monthly cap is $40. So after you exceed $40 in HIP benefits, you won't be able to get the funds back onto your account.
Great, thank you, Brittany. And could you remind us when the farmer's market is in Revere?
So the farmers market opens every Friday. We're right next to Revere City Hall at 249 Broadway. We're open from 12 to 6 p.m. And during the summer from 5 to 7 p.m. we also have free salsa dancing if you guys want to come join us to have some salsa. Not salsa, but salsa dancing. And it's just, a good time to come out, enjoy the nice weather, and support your local farmers, purchase fresh fruits and veggies. We also have a kids summer meals program from 12 to 1, a lot of activities for the kids and for families all together. So we accept SNAP. We also accept farmer WIC vouchers and the senior FMNP vouchers at the farmers market. So we hope to see you guys there if you do come.
Excellent. Thank you. Any more questions or? Okay. I don't see any more questions. I think we can wrap up unless either Danielle or Brittany, you have anything else to add.
So I do actually I get a lot of questions from residents too about that, say they live with other people, do they have to put their names on the application? So yes, you do have, if you buy and prepare food with people you live with, you all have to apply together. If you don't, you apply separately. So, but you would still need to put their names on the application. So some people must always apply together, including spouses and children under 22 living with a parent or a step parent. I've also seen that people who are homeless, they can also apply for SNAP. A permanent address is not required to apply for SNAP. You can also get benefits whether you live on the street or you're staying in a shelter or living with family or friends on a temporary basis. Homeless individuals and families who do not have regular shelter expenses can claim an automatic deduction from their income. So I just wanted to let everyone know about those, that you can still apply for SNAP.
Excellent, thank you. Danielle, any parting words?
Just one more plug to check out the findyourfunds.org if you are in need of assistance, and follow the Revere on the Move Facebook page, because any events, tax clinics that we schedule in the city, information will be posted there.
Excellent. I want to thank you both again for all of your hard work. Thank you for your time tonight. I hope this is really helpful for our community, for our residents who may not be aware of some of the benefits that are available to them. And I want to thank you for the information that you provided tonight. I know we'll make sure that this gets out as much to as many people as possible. And one more time, for those of you who May need help for SNAP, please email Brittany at bsao@revere.org, or you can call Revere 311, and that's either 311 or 781-286-8311, and you can get connected to Brittany for any help that you may need. And for taxes, I'll make the final plug to go to findyourfunds.org, and that would be a great resource for you to get any tax information that you may need. Again, I want to thank Danielle, thank Brittany for the tremendous work. I want to thank Dimple for being in the background and letting us know questions are there. And of course, thank Revere TV for amplifying this message. Thank you again, and hopefully we can get as many residents as possible connected to these really important resources. So thank you and have a great night.